Hey guys, it's Skylar. I wanted to make a video about my Minoxidil and Biotin journey. This is the first week that I am taking Minoxidil. I've been taking Biotin for a couple weeks and I've already seen some really good results actually. I'm pre everything. Haven't started testosterone yet. Excuse me. Um, I will probably be starting this week. Later this week, but that's not for sure. I haven't gotten a call yet back from the endocrinologist, so I don't really know what's going on. I called them and they didn't respond to me, so I'm gonna have to wait till next week, early next week, and see if I can call them. But so I decided to start this journey to see if I can speed up anything pre-T. I'm actually starting T a lot faster than I thought I would be, but it's still like I'm just gonna use it for a few months, see how it works. The biotin, definitely, I made a video about that before. It strengthened my hairs. The only side effects is I don't know if it's affected by the biotin or just my like college like diet. It's just eating junk. I've definitely had an increase in acne, like on my forehead and stuff like that. But it's not like I've ever been like a really greasy person. I'm using it more on the dry side, like skin wise. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but it's not that big of a deal. It's like around the hairline mostly. And I also did start to grow hair, like on my forehead connecting. It's like very faint, so it's not like that big of a deal, but if you do get up close, it's connecting like this part of my hairline, sorta, it's around here connecting it to like my eyebrows. So it looks a little weird, but I mean, I guess if it gets really dark, I can just shave it off. You know, it's not that big of a deal. Um, but the minoxidil, so I have the Kirkland brand minoxidil 5%, and I think it works pretty well. I mean, I've only been on it for a few days, but I do apply it twice per day. I do 1 milliliter, so that's 2 milliliters total. So what you have to do is I got the liquid form, so there's a little dropper and you apply it to your face and it's going to be like wet, and it says you can use 2 fingers. Some people don't like to use that because they're afraid of excess hair growth like on their hands and stuff. But I mean, like I think if you wash it off, because it takes 4 hours to like sink into your skin or whatever, I mean, it's going to cause hair growth in the area that you really leave it on. So just put it where you want it. So you just rub it into your skin, you let it sit for 4 hours. It does dry like clear, so you won't see anything. It's actually on my face right now. It's been drying for about like 3 hours. I'll take it off in a little bit. But there are some side effects. So it does make your blood pressure go down. So, because I think it was originally made as like a blood pressure medicine. So if you do have like high blood pressure, like it will bring it down slightly. If you already have blood pressure on the lower side, I've had like varying blood pressures, but the last time I went and got it checked, it was more on the low side. And I've been kind of feeling that, like when I stand up quickly, I do feel like a little dizzy, so I kind of gotta like watch myself. It's not to the point of like fainting or anything. It's nothing that bad, you know. It's just like sometimes I gotta take a second and like breathe. Also rapid heartbeat. I haven't felt any of that. The only thing I have felt really is a little bit of the low blood pressure and the facial dryness. So the area that you apply it to, it's gonna make your skin really dry. And I did notice that. My skin does have like in certain spots like it's flaky a little bit, but it's not like horrible. But you do have to leave it on your face for 4 hours before you can wash it off. But then when you do wash it off, I recommend using some kind of like face lotion to moisturize the areas that are really dry now because you're applying it. Because alcohol is an ingredient in there, so it's going to dry out the skin. It's going to take away all the water and stuff. Um, but it works by stimulating your hair follicles that are dormant by, I think it's bringing blood to your face. That's why your blood pressure overall is lower, but it's bringing blood to the area that you apply it to, and that stimulates the hair to grow, something like that. I don't know, you can look it up. I'm not a doctor or scientist or whatever, but so I have been using it for about a week, I said. So I just want to make a video really documenting my journey with this product. I'm going to be using it for about 6 months to a year unless I get really any horrible side effects. Um, but I don't think I'm going to get anything that bad. I usually don't react very strongly to medicine in the first place. But if I do, then I will, of course, stop and consult a doctor. But until then, I don't really see the reason why I should stop. They recommend that you use it for 6 months to a year to see kind of where it's going to go with that, see like what your full potential is going to look like. I am pre-T, so it's going to be completely different because I'm starting T soon. So when I do start T, I'm going to have the T growth and the minoxidil growth. But so I can't really. It's going to be hard to see what's really crediting the hair growth to. Like, is it the testosterone? Is it the biotin? Is it the minoxidil? So I might actually stop and then let that grow in a bit and then try again. But I mean, I am Asian. I have like little to no hair all over my body, so it's not anything new. Um, so I'm just gonna see where it goes with that. I've only been on it for a few days, but I already noticed a huge difference. This product is really working quickly for me, and it's not just in my head. Like, I've had people look at pictures, like that kind of thing, look at my face now, see how it looks. My girlfriend was looking at my face, and she's like, yeah, your sideburns are getting a lot longer. So the lighting's kind of harsh, so I don't think you can see it, but let me see. My face is kind of dry because I applied it recently. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I can do much better than this with the lighting and stuff. But I do see that because I shaved about like a week before this whole thing, so it was already on the shorter side. Like, it wasn't as long as it normally is. Um, but I did notice that. Ow, oof, sorry. Hit my hand. What was I saying? I noticed that it made the hair on my face grow in faster, and now they're probably at like the max that they normally have been. It's only been a few days of using this, like, so I'm excited to see how long they actually get. Of course, it is like the vellus hairs, like the peach fuzz. It's nothing like permanent. Like, if I stop right now, it would revert back to how it was before. But I've only been on it for a few days, so I'm excited to see if they get darker, like blah blah blah. I've always had kind of like darker hairs in the corner of my mouth, but it's like a little patch, nothing big. Didn't grow back quickly. But now if I look, there's dark hairs there, and there's dark hairs around here a little bit too. Also my cheeks, I have never even had peach fuzz on my cheeks. Like, I was completely hairless. I had it down my sideburns. Like, I've always had a lot of hair for being pre-T there, but I've had absolutely no fuzz on my face. Like, it was as smooth as a baby's butt kind of a thing. But with taking it, I've noticed the hair is the same length as the peach fuzz on this side. So I'm kind of like looking to see how long it gets. My sideburn hairs, I usually shave it up to where it's like the fullest, because then otherwise it looks like patchy and like gross and stuff. So it's usually up pretty high. But I've noticed that it's a lot longer, like it's fuller and longer. But those parts already had like little hair growth. It just wasn't anything substantial. But I did notice that it's like bringing that out and making it look thicker. And I could probably shave them like lower and stuff and start to like grow them out. But yeah, so I'm really excited about that. It looks great. Chin, there's not that much. I've never had, like, it was like this whole part. I just didn't have anything. It was only really the sideburns and like the little mustache area. But I did notice an increase in that. So I think with the minoxidil and the biotin together, it'll produce some effects pretty quickly. I have been on biotin for a while, so I don't know if that affected how quickly the minoxidil kicked in. But it definitely worked it's already working. I see it working. It's not just in my head. Um, I think I'm gonna try to take some like comparison pictures, like as of now, to compare later, like 6 months later, see what's really changing. But I'm telling you, I had absolutely no dark hairs in the middle of like the mustache area, and now I do have quite a few dark hairs. So it's already working. I've only had like a couple days worth of doses, so I'm excited to see where it goes with that. But yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated. This is my week 1 of Minoxidil. Biotin I've been taking for a while. Not really any side effects, but I have noticed it does strengthen what's there. So I think with Minoxidil and the Biotin, like it'll really like overpower it and just push stuff up. But this product only works. I heard that if you already have like the genes for the hair follicles there, like if you have absolutely like no hair follicles like in those areas, like you're not gonna grow it to the same extent, But if you have some there, but they're just like not coming through or whatever, then it will help push those through. Because I definitely do, like, I think I'll be able to grow some pretty nice sideburns and like a mustache if I wanted to, but the mustache is kind of like, yeah. But if I wanted to, I could probably grow it. So I'm excited to see that. Oh, and with the biotin, I have noticed an increase in. Oh, my dog's barking. I noticed an increase in arm hair thickness and length. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. I did also. I'm starting to grow like back hair, so I don't really know how that's going, but I don't know. I'll just keep looking and see what happens. Alright guys, I'll keep you updated.